St. Margaret's is a nonprofit, faith-based organization founded in 1889 by Catholic laywomen in New Orleans with a mission of providing good works in the community. In 1931, the St. Margaret's Daughters decided to start a home for widowed women that later became a nursing home in the Holy Cross neighborhood of the Lower Ninth Ward. The organization has recently begun operations in the newly renovated former Bywater Hospital at 3419 St. Claude Avenue in the Bywater neighborhood, with a mission to assure that specifically the poor have access to quality health care. St. Margaret's offers a comfortable, home-like atmosphere and a quality of care that is second to none.
I think the great thing about this nursing home is that it's a place for seniors to live. Not to just sit around and during their last days, but a place to really live life and enjoy life. We have a beautiful building. We reopened. We had our grand opening September 17th of 2007. We were able to bring back 18 of our former residents that lived with us prior to Hurricane Katrina. And it's been a great thing for them to be back in New Orleans, in their hometown, and to be back at St. Margaret's, their home. We are bringing other residents in as well. We have a capacity for 112, and we'll soon be full. It's a lovely building. It has carpet and wood in the hallways to give it more of a home-like feel. And we have a wonderful backyard where the residents can spend some time on sunny days reading a book or praying or whatever they feel like doing. We have an active activity program. They have several religious events each week, Mass and different church services. They like to play games, and they go on outings to things like Saints football games and to the aquarium and all kinds of fun places. So it really is living life. It's not just inside these walls, but it's living life in this community. We want them to be a part of the community, and we want them to feel like this is truly home, not just a building to live in, but home. And I think that's probably the thing that sets St. Margaret's apart. It is a family. The staff, care for the residents as though it's their mother or father or grandmother or grandfather. And I think that the residents give so much back to us at the same time, and they're a part of that family. It's a give and take relationship, and we have those who serve and those who are served. And it's a really nice place to be.
St. Margaret's invites you to our community at 3419 St. Claude Avenue. Call 504-279-6414 for more information, or simply drop by today and a tour is awaiting your arrival. Recent renovations created a wonderful dining room space. The dining area provides a warm, comfortable, and relaxing atmosphere. Our dining team members offer nutritious, delicious, individually prepared meals that are served to the residents in a restaurant-style manner. On occasion, one may spot a community volunteer playing the baby grand in the dining room as residents enjoy their meals.
What a difference a day can make. There's a rainbow for me. Skies above can't be stormy.
There are many activities that keep the residents engaged and active each day at St. Margaret's. Playing bingo, enjoying bands and musicians from the talent-rich surrounding neighborhoods, and outings to such places as the aquarium, Saints and Hornets games, and movie theaters continue throughout the year.
Well, the activities, there's never a dull moment. You get up in the morning, and around 9 o'clock there's something to do, and at 2 o'clock there's something else to do. But in the meantime, you get other activities in between. You can play bingo, you can play checkers, you can do anything like that. Our activities person, Angela, she always thinks of something. I always ask her every day, what else does she have up her sleeve? But you also have a lot of activities that come in from outside. As of yesterday, we've had a school band and a choir that came in, plus dancers. This is very, very entertaining, and this is not the first time. Then we had a bus tour that we went around and toured the downtown area of New Orleans, and we rode the Canal Street Ferry and back. but it was very, very enlightening. I know the staff is very efficient. The building itself is beautiful. You really have a lot of comforts here. And on top of that, you get all the attention really, plus that you really you wouldn't expect to find, but you really do get it here at St. Margaret's. They will treat you with respect, kindness, and everything while you're here. I've been here 3 weeks so far, and you couldn't have asked for a better place to be. Everybody's been so wonderful. They really have. I hope that anybody else who's thinking about where to go or to send your loved ones, if they actually need this type of care, to be sure and think of St. Margaret's and always see if you can get in.
Spiritual care is integral to quality nursing care for the residents at St. Margaret's. The chapel offers a beautiful space to participate in the sacraments of the church, as well as for personal spiritual reflection. Mass is held daily and other religious activities are scheduled throughout the week. Nurses, nursing assistants, and therapists deliver a high quality of care by focusing on the individual. All levels of care are offered at St. Margaret's. St. Margaret's offers physical, occupational, and speech therapies by certified and caring professionals. Therapy plans are customized to fit the resident's needs. One-on-one care is used to help each resident to return to a high level of functioning, whether you're going home or continuing your stay at St. Margaret's. St. Margaret's has scored in the 99th percentile on a nationally administered satisfaction survey. In addition, Louisiana Healthcare Review has recognized St. Margaret's as an organization that has successfully achieved quality outcomes through its innovative processes of healthcare delivery to seniors.
What we used to say about St. Margaret's is we're not the prettiest girl on the block, but we are the girl with the best personality. And what that means to me is that we haven't always had the best plant, the best property, the best equipment, but we have always had the best people. People who are committed to service to the poor in particular. And what we can say now with our renovation of the former Bywater Hospital is that we are the prettiest girl on the block and we have maintained that great personality. So we do have the best plant, best property, best equipment, but we also have maintained the best people in this industry, people who are committed to serving others. And so what you get with St. Margaret's is not an institution, but a community that's comprised of those that serve, as well as those who are served. And that's what I think makes St. Margaret's different. That's what makes St. Margaret's unique.
St. Margaret's invites you to our community at 3419 St. Claude Avenue. Call 504-279-6414 for more information, or simply drop by today and a tour is awaiting your arrival. There are many comforts of home that are offered at St. Margaret's. The Day Spa offers a wonderful opportunity for the residents to receive their hair and nail care on site. Private dining and activity rooms offer a comfortable, den-like environment for residents and their families. St. Margaret's includes a spacious courtyard where residents can enjoy quiet time in the lush gardens or take a leisurely stroll while listening to the flowing fountain. The newly planted cypress and palm trees create a barrier in order to maintain the peaceful oasis that is the residents' backyard. Lizzie, the resident mascot, makes her rounds down the hall and room to room to uplift spirits and bring smiles to everyone's faces. At St. Margaret's, the community is always welcome. Please stop by or call 504-279-6414 to set up a tour today. At St. Margaret's, service is a shared ministry. Concerned family members work together with caring professionals to enrich the lives of fragile loved ones. As a faith-based nonprofit community, we offer affordable, quality nursing care delivered with compassion and personal attention. St. Margaret's has been part of our community since 1889. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, together.